3 of these fake trail cameras. I'm not too sure if they're going to fool anybody. Welcome back to the cabin. I just got back from a scout. Looking around, checking stuff out. I've never done that before here. I'll be spending the night at my cabin. I was actually out looking for deer antlers, and this trip here, I'm not going to do too much work on the cabin. Just take it easy, look around, maybe do some garden work. I tell you, it doesn't get any better than fish and bannock on an open fire. So I just finished my supper, got a little fire going. It's been such a long time since I've had an outside fire. Ryan Coke, camp chair. Just so peaceful out here. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. I just didn't want to leave that outside fire. It was so nice. But I got the wood stove going and it's time for bed. Good morning. I woke up at 5, just freezing. My fire had completely died out and it took about half an hour to get it going again. Went back to bed for about 2 more hours. And once I wake up here, I think I'm going to go for a little scout. I got a bunch more tree seeds to plant, to scatter around. I'm always trying to make this place a little bit better than when I came here. I also made 3 of these fake trail cameras. I'm not too sure if they're going to fool anybody, but I'm going to set these up real high up in the trees around camp, and maybe if someone comes around here, might scare them away. So I just finished hanging up my fake trail cams. I can't say for sure if they're going to fool anybody, but it really doesn't hurt to try. One up here as well. I know they could probably just use a stick and knock them down to have a look at them, but I'm hoping that might fool somebody, scare them away. And there's one up there. I know someone's going to say, aren't they just going to use your ladder to have a look at them, but I'm going to hide my ladder. So it looks like it's going to be another cold, windy one today. I think we're sitting at about +4 Celsius. Just wanted to share this garden tool that I found, that I restored. It took maybe 2-3 hours. This handle was broken and rotten, so I replaced it, and the metal was all rusted. So now I got another garden tool for camp. So in case you've never seen tree seeds before, they come from these pine cones. These are lodgepole pine, and you need to heat these up so they open up and the seeds fall out. These have all been cold stratified, and this little black piece on the end is the seed, and this is the wing. Helps the wind carry it away. And I'm going to scatter a bunch of these around today. I have thousands of these pine cones at home, and I've been doing this for a long time. It's good to give back. So right in the middle of my garden is where I had my fire last night. I figured it'd be the safest place to have one. And as of this moment, we are allowed outside fires. We still have to use caution. And I waited till it was pretty much done, and then I covered it in soil. So today I'm going to plant some peas. You know, we still have frost overnight, so I can only plant that. And then maybe in a couple of weeks I can plant the rest of my garden. So to save money on this cabin project, I've been using up these old nails. These were my dad's. They got left behind when my parents moved. And I know for a fact that he pulled every single one of these nails because nothing ever got thrown away back in my dad's time. They probably came from some other building or some other project, and he saved every single one of them. They all need to be straightened, of course, and reused. That squirrel that hangs out around here, I give him his own food, but he insists on jumping on this bird feeder and eating all the food. So I put some toothpaste on the roof, and he jumped on from the tree and hopped right back off. He didn't like that too much. I hope this looks as good as it tastes. Chicken thighs cooked in vegetable soup with dumplings.
Did somebody say dumplings? Much better than toothpaste.
Well, I'm just getting things all wrapped up here. After my meal, I always make sure I leave some for the crows. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. I went for a little stroll, picked up a bunch of birch bark. All of it was off the ground. Just need some time to dry in my storage tent. Did a big cleanup, organized everything. I had a really excellent trip. Nothing too exciting, but I thought I'd bring you guys along. And thanks for watching.